Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to our session today where we're going to go through Studiosity, our free e-resource that's available through the Brimbank Libraries website. So first of all, to be able to find the resource, you want to go onto our website here and then hover over Learning and Study Support. Here we'll scroll down, and as you can see here, we've got Studiosity. So just click there to bring up the page. Go away. Sorry, just accept that. Okay, to be able to use the resource, you do need a Brimbank Libraries membership. So here is where you'll put in your library card number and your library card PIN. For me, because I've already made an account previously, it will bring me straight to the Studiosity landing page. But if you're a first-time user, you will have to pop in an email address, just a personal email address, so that once you're uploading, writing feedback or connecting live, you can get notifications for when your essays are ready with the feedback and whatnot. But because I've already done that, we're just going to skip that step. Okay, so I guess first of all, I'll chat to you a little bit about what is Studiosity. So Studiosity is a free study resource available through Brimbank Libraries. It is an external program, so it's not run by us. We just pay for the subscription and offer it to our community for free. So you can seek feedback for, it's for, teenagers, so high school students can submit essays and ask for writing feedback and can ask questions, connect with subject specialists to be able to ask questions. So for example, if you've got a science question, you can connect live with a science specialist and they can answer your questions. It is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The specialists are based all across the world, and Studiosity only hires graduates from the top 5% of universities in the world. So you know that you're speaking to somebody that is highly qualified and able to help you. So the specialists themselves they have a degree in their field. So if you have a biology related question, you'll speak with somebody with a biology degree. Studiosity does have some policies, like their recruitment policies and education policies available on their website. So if you are a parent, carer or an educator and you'd like to go through that, there is more information about who the specialists are, what the recruitment process is like, and some other things about regarding child safety, because everybody's gone through police checks, and information about how the specialists answer questions and all the behind the scenes questions that you might have that should be answered in the policies that are available on the Studiosity website. But in terms of how to use the resource, I guess there's three main components of Studiosity that you can access. So we've got the writing feedback here. You've got Connect Live, which is a live chat. Or we've also got, where are they? There's practice tests as well. I'm just trying to remember. I think it's up here where it says quizzes. You can access if you've got like an exam or a test coming up in a particular subject, you can access some practice tests there to just give yourself just like a good little practice run. So first, I might take you through the writing feedback option here. So there is a little video here that kind of gives you a little rundown of how the process works or how to upload your documents. Very quick, very simple. So what you would first do is go to submit your document there. And here is where you would drag and drop or add your file from your computer, and then you can add a little description. So if you've got an essay, you can say, for example, I've got an essay on evolution. I'd like some overall feedback You can maybe make some notes on to just say about some things that perhaps you struggled with, so that the tutor can keep that in mind when they're reading through your paper. And then here you can select a few things here. So you can either select that it's your first draft, that it's nearly finished, or that you're happy with it, you just want to get some feedback, it's almost ready to hand in. Here you select your document type. So I forgot to mention as well that Studiosity is not just for high school students, it can also be used for job seekers too, so that's adult job seekers included. You can get some feedback on resumes and cover letters too, which is awesome. And obviously university students too. If you've got like case studies or anything, you can upload it and get feedback. So here you can see business letter, case study, CV, essay, scientific report, short story, speech, text analysis, business report, reference lists as well, they can give you feedback on, or other. And then categories for feedback. So this is what you are hoping to get from the tutor, like what kind of feedback. So you can select, for your essay structure, or maybe the choice of language, spelling and grammar, use of sources. You can select as little or as many as you like. Here's where you would type your best email address, and then once the document's been reviewed, you'll get notification to that email address just to let you know that the feedback is ready. Now, for the purpose of this webinar, I have already previously uploaded a practice essay here, so that and I did it a few hours, like a couple days ago, just so I had enough time to receive the feedback. Feedback turnaround is usually a couple of hours. It's not usually like a few days, it's only a few hours, but I'm prepared, so I did it a few days ago. So I can show you here an example of what you'll receive back once you get your feedback. So here you can see I uploaded a essay, pollination, gives you the word count, and then I've got the feedback here. So we can have a look. I can believe, do I select leave feedback? Yeah. Okay, so this is your feedback page. So my tutor, I can see here some information. His name was Eduardo. He's based in Quebec, I think that is, in Canada. And they'll leave you some general comments. So thank you for submitting your text to Studiosity, taking a look at your document, blah, blah, blah. Keep in mind, while I've pointed out some errors as examples, you'll need to check through carefully before your documents actually go. So it's essentially saying, I've had a look, I've written some comments, but please review again before you submit. It's important to note as well that with Studiosity, then they're giving you general feedback. They're not going to give you the answer per se. I guess that more kind of relates to the Connect Live chat. I can't be further. I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, let's have a look. So this is just for writing feedback. So here, some overall feedback comments. So the structure of your body paragraphs looks appropriate and logically ordered. A few elements on individual paragraphs would ensure a smoother reading. So here, so they've given me some feedback to keep in mind about my essay. And then here it looks like it's a tip, a little video about structuring a conclusion, some things that I can have a look at and then implement that feedback on my essay. And then here I can, so once I've scrolled down, I can actually click View Reviewed Document. And here is my essay that I uploaded. And here you can see the highlighted comments. If you look to the left of the screen, you'll see where it says your submission and then focus areas. You can see the little symbols here are color coded, and then you can see that they kind of match with the comments. So for example, if I click this, I might need to full screen. So here it's a structural comment. So here you can see with the word, your thesis statement has made your argument topic clear. Introduction has made main points of your essay clear. So they give you good feedback as well. Spelling and grammar. They've detected here that I've used an incorrect relative pronoun. And then they've given me some tips about how to fix that. And again, again, where I haven't used the correct pronoun. Further down here, so this is some language. So that tells you, tells me that I've repeated a word as well. Redundant language. It goes through, it gives you some pretty good tips. Yeah. So you can see, and then I've got the bibliography as well that I've popped in. Yeah, so that's the feedback that you get for an essay, which I think is very handy to help with your writing structure. If you're not too sure with how you've written your essay, it's a very good tool to use. And yeah, as I said, these comments as well are very good, and they do give you some more information to review to help you with fixing up any mistakes you may have made. So yeah, as I said, it's a quick turnaround for this. You can do it 24 hours a day because we've got international tutors there that are reviewing your work. So this is very handy. If you want to go back, you click on my recent activity. And yeah, so that's your writing feedback. So you can go back now to Connect Live. So this one here, this is where you can actually speak to it's like a chat, speak to a tutor. So if we click. So down here, actually, this is a good thing to point out. Just below Submit Your Document and Connect Now, you can actually see some turnaround time. So for the writing feedback at the moment, 8 to 12 hours. And then under Connect Live, it's got that you can use the session for 20 minutes. If you wanted to go over that time, you have to exit and then reconnect again. So we'll click Connect Now. Okay, so this is where you can ask a specific question. So pick a subject, view available subjects. So here we've got quite a few different ones. If you have a look at the subjects and see here how, can you see this little symbol? It's like a little green, looks like a clock. A little green symbol there, that's the green color. They're actually color coded about, like, to let you know how long you have to wait, I believe it is. So if I click the red one, it says 6 specialists online now, 6-minute average wait. So I might have to wait about 6 minutes to be able to get connected with a maths specialist. You know, the English related subjects, essay writing here, it's a green symbol. So it's a lot quicker. There are 16 specialists online now. So on average, a 1-minute wait to get in to speak to somebody. So here, biology, 8 specialists online now, 35 average minute wait. So it's obviously very special, very special, very popular at the moment. So it says here, extremely high demand. Okay, so let's see, that was a quick one. 1 minute, all right, essay writing. Let's, for the sake of this, click onto that so I can show you what the chat looks like. So select this subject. So here, enter your question or draw a sketch. So if you see on the right-hand side here, there's a little pencil and I can draw a sketch if I wanted to. That's more of like, it's a maths or science question, obviously, that you had to draw a diagram for. You can actually upload here as well. So if you've got like a piece of work that maybe your teacher sent you with a diagram that you need to fill out and you're not too sure about it, you can put an image there, but you can also enter your question. So I'll just say here, for the sake of this, hi, you would usually write a question, but I'm just going to let them know, just running a training session for Studiosity. Is a test. What am I going to say? Demonstrating how the feature works. Sorry about this. Yes. And then here, tell us what kind of help you need, so you can select. Talk about grammar, sentence structure, analyze themes, techniques, and then connect with specialists. So this is where we sit and wait. And hopefully somebody will let us in, just so we can show you an example of what this looks like. We will find out. But yeah, overall, like, I think this is really, really helpful, and I'm really sad that this didn't exist. Oh my gosh, that was loud. This didn't exist when I was a high school student. So now I'll just say, hi, Leah. Sorry, thanks for letting us in. Just demonstrating how this works to some library users. We'll disconnect shortly. Okay, so here you have your live chat. You can actually start a voice call if that's easier for you. I can see here we're connected to Leah, who has high ratings. They're based in South Africa. And you can see here the sketch book is still open on the side. So if I'm wanting to draw something there, I can still do that. And yeah, I can speak with her live, which I think is really awesome too, because sometimes it's easier, to talk to somebody in person rather than typing. Okay, so, and if we did have a question here, you can see up in the top corner, there is a timer. So that's where your 20 minutes would go to. Thanks, Leah. Hope you have a great day too. Bye. Okay, and then how do I end the session? Here. Okay, that's it. End the session. And you can review if you'd like to, leave the session, and you can download a transcript too. So, you've gotten the tips from the specialist, and you're not going to lose that. It's going to be in a transcript. I guess one thing I'll point out that I started pointing out earlier is with the Connect Live and the study specialist, the subject specialist, sorry, if you do have a question, you're asking a science question or a math related question, it's not a way for you to get the answer straight out from the study specialist. So if you're a teacher or a guardian of a student, you can rest assured it's not a tool for students to cheat. The subject specialists are bound by, working with the students and in a more using scaffolding to help the students to find the answer themselves, to help to guide them to seek the information they need. It's not about a student, Sally, logging on and just asking, a question, and then the specialist saying, oh, this is the answer. This is, the Studiosity, they want to help students to learn the skills to seek, to retrieve information themselves, much like a lot of teachers do in schools as well, to help teach them how to find answers, inquiry based. Yes, so another very cool tool that's available there 24 hours a day. Down here you can just see here's your writing feedback submission. So if I was to upload an essay or a document today, this is where you would see in progress, your submissions there before they've been completed. Same with the questions. And then once they've been submitted, you can find them again in My Recent Activity. So let's have a look at the practice quizzes just to the left-hand side here. So these are for primary and high school years. So for example, let's click biology. And you can see here, there's a whole bunch of topics that you can select, either filter by topic, or you can just scroll through. So for example, let's click on human and animal biology and click on this one here, orangutan researcher. Okay, so here it's the questions are very different, obviously, read the text and answer the following question. So you're reading a text. Similarly, this is similar to a kind of question you'd get in a high school essay at school. So I'm just going to click something. I did not read it, so I do not know. And there you go. That's a trick shot, I think. Next, and then again, another question, and then you pop the answer through there. Yes, no, I was not lucky twice, but you can go through, you can go back again. I forgot to mention, so when you do sign up for the first time as well, it does actually ask you if you're a job seeker or what year level you are in. So I've selected, as you can see here, year 11 when I signed up, and then they're the kind of practice tests that I'm provided with. So it's going to be at my level, at a year 11 level. It's not going to give me those kinds of hard questions, but I'm a grade 6 student, for example. But yeah, as you can see, there's a whole bunch there. You've got maths, English, and all your science subjects too. So that is very handy if you've been knuckling down and studying and you want to have a practice. That's a good tool as well. And I think that's everything. Yeah, look, this tool is really, I think, can add a lot of value to students and teachers, and I hope I encourage you to share it with your students and any young people in your life as well. Maybe log on, give it a whirl together, have a play, because I think it can be, you know, they say a lot of the learning is done after school hours when students are at home studying. So you know, you as teachers, I know a lot of you probably are checking your emails after work, and you know, working your butts off after school hours. But you know, if we've got a student here that's like 10 o'clock at night and they've got a question, rather than sending the questions to you, they might be able to just log on to here and get some help as well, and let you have a good night's sleep without stressing over your emails and helping students at 10 o'clock at night. So I definitely encourage everybody to give it a try, and yeah, share it with the people you know. And if you ever have any other questions, you can always call your local Brimbank Libraries branch, and a staff member will endeavour to help you out, to help guide you, even if you wanted to pop into a branch and sit down with one of our librarians. I'm sure they can walk you through it. If not, I'm sure they'll be able to find someone that can give you a hand. But thank you so much for coming, and yeah, it's been great to be able to go through this with you, and yeah, thank you so much. Have a good night.